So we are back, and this time with the CEO of VocSens. So good afternoon, and could you present us VocSens and the mission of the company?
Yeah, so the mission of VocSens is to make the invisible visible. So basically we make multi-gas sensors. We do that with a Belgian company based in Louvain. So our mission is to improve the quality of air actually in barns for farmers and also in buildings for smart buildings applications.
And do you know why the founders came up with this company? What was the rationale behind this?
Yeah, actually the founders are Thomas Walewyns and Jan Dalé. They did both their PhD at UCL, the University of Louvain. And this was a result of Thomas' research at UCL. And there's a need for multi-gas sensors, so that's why they created the company.
And so this is actually the EnviCam. And
That's the EnviCam. Yes, that's the EnviCam over there.
And could you tell us why it's eventually unique compared to others solution on the market?
Yeah, so the EnviCam is a semiconductor-based multi-gas sensor. We have on our sensors different sensing layers, as you can see over there. And every sensor layer actually can detect a certain kind of gas. So we can detect multiple gases on one sensor, which makes at the end you can make a solution which is smaller, more cost-effective, and due to the sensitive layer also has a very good accuracy. So that's the main differentiators compared to competition.
And could you tell us about your very first innovation, which if I'm not wrong, is called ammonia microsensor? Why was it so important for agriculture?
Yeah, so we will start with ammonia because for ammonia there's a big unmet need. So the current solutions which are on the market are quite expensive. Ammonia has multiple applications, but the most important application is in the farming industry, where we need to reduce ammonia actually for three reasons: for animal welfare, also to improve the production for the farmers itself. And actually ammonia is also harmful for the environment, for the biodiversity. So measuring it will also help to create some solutions to reduce it further in the future. So ammonia is very important for biodiversity and the environment. And that's why we want to monitor it so that farmers can implement measures to lower it basically.
Okay, but so we've been mainly discussing about agriculture, but I understand the solution can be extended to other sectors. So are there other sectors that you're targeting or other type of companies, for example?
Yes, so we will start off with agriculture because there's a real unmet need according to us. But we are constantly adding new gas materials to our sensors to allow to measure different kind of gases. So we start with ammonia, but we will soon also have NO2, CO2, CO. Formaldehyde detection is also on our roadmap. And that all enables us to make a miniaturized, cost-effective sensor that has applications also outside of the agriculture market in the smart building market. So to monitor basically the ventilation system or to improve the power consumption of ventilation system, because you know when you need basically to put the ventilation a little bit higher or lower.
All right, so that was related to my next question, because I wanted to ask you if you have a case example to help us to better understand how it works, and if you have an example of an application of it. You mentioned the smart industry or in other sectors where it could be relevant.
Yeah, I think what we try to do in general is to control the atmosphere. And if you want to control the atmosphere, you need to monitor first the atmosphere to do corrective actions, basically. So, like I just already said, if you're with too many people in a room, for example, you maybe have too much CO2 in the room, then you want to put the ventilation system a little bit higher. In the barns of the farmers, if they have too much NH3, maybe they want to start cleaning the barn or change the food basically that they give to the animals. So that are corrective actions that you can do if you measure. If you don't measure, you don't know anything and you cannot do a corrective action, obviously.
Right. And so from what I know, you already partnered with UCLouvain, which is one of the main universities here in Belgium. So what enabled you to do, and how did it enable you to develop your product thanks to this collaboration?
Yeah, we have a very good relationship with UCL. We have multiple projects with them, but most of the projects are actually situated around these sensing layers. So we evaluate together with them different kinds of sensing layers for the different gases, so that we can extend our portfolio of the different gases that we can measure.
And what are the future goals for your company, for VocSens?
Yeah, the future goals are the route to industrialization and productization. We have engineering samples. We also have our first customers. We have the first devices made already. But of course, everything needs to be scaled up and industrialized. So in the next stage, we will start that industrialization and production. And slowly we will extend the portfolio of the different gases that we can measure to extend the applications that we can target.
And are you looking for a business partner or an investor to develop the solutions?
Yeah, like just said, we already have good collaboration, for example, with UCL. We also work with other companies where we develop things together, so we have a pretty good ecosystem around us. But as already said, we want to go to industrialization and to production. So what we are currently looking for is an investor for a Series A round that will enable us to go in that scale up, basically.
Okay. And do you have an idea of the type of investors that you're looking for, or eventually the values or what they're active in?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Do you have, for example, an idea or something that you're looking for in an investor? What kind of investor would you like to deal with?
Yeah, preferably it's somebody that shares basically the same vision towards the market, I believe, that's interested in creating a better and controlled atmosphere, both in barns and in the smart building. So preferably somebody that knows also the market and wants to, with us together, basically bring these products to the market.